Hello everybody and welcome to Victoria 2, the HFM mod. It doesn't say right here, but we are playing the HFM mod, and so this adds a lot of new features to the game, to the base game at least. With the regular game, you'll see that there's like a lot of, well, it's lacking a lot of content, but the HFM mod just kind of adds a lot more detail to it, a lot more events, formable nations, which is actually one of the things that we're going to be focusing on is the formable nation of the German Confederation. And it's kind of like a different type of Greater Germany. So if you play the base game, obviously if you're Prussia, you can form Greater Germany by sphering all the German nations, especially Austria. But in the HFM mod, if you're the Austrian Empire and you sphere all of them back, you can also have the option to form the German Confederation. And so that's another way to form the Great Empire or the Greater Germany. And so we're going to go with that and see what we can do. So let's hop right into it. All right. Let's see. So right off the bat, we do have our different armies. So let's get this decision going. Let's fix our economy, make sure it is giving us money. 20%. Education want pretty high so we can get more research points. Taxes. We definitely want to grow our military a bit. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to need to go to war with Prussia. And we're going to do that by, once we research nationalism and imperialism, we'll get to be able to do the Brothers' War. Get the Pactus Belli against them, and we'll go to war against Prussia. So starting out, we would like to get an ally. In fact, do we already have an ally? That's a great power. Let's see. I don't think Russia has one either. The Ottomans. Okay, so the Ottoman Empire is the ally of Russia. So let's probably do France. We're negative relations with them. We want to get at least either France or Russia as an ally. I would prefer Russia, and the Ottomans will drop out of the Great Power slot soon enough. Just kind of have to wait for that to happen. So in the meantime, we can try improving relations with both those countries and see what we can do there. And in the meantime, we can also Caucasian War, War of the Farapos. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit just to make sure it's not too loud. It's a little bit better. Lucca, let's ally them. So starting off, 1840, we want to research idealism as fast as possible. Our military looks like it has pretty decent starting out. Let's get the experimental railroad. That will just help with our supplies starting off. And our industry is actually non-existent. So we want to try focusing on that a little bit too. But it looks like our government type won't allow it. But we can switch. Interventionalism, laissez-faire, state capitalism. So this is what we're going to want. Choose a trade policy. We will just not set one right now. Let's see. Alright, so now we should be able to build factories. Let's run the game a few days first. We'll set up some national focuses. So our RGO populations. Let's see. Where is that at? There we go. coal and iron. So the Sudetenland is down here. So we're going to try to increase, not farmers, craftsmen. We cannot do that yet because there's no available. So we have to build a factory first, it looks like. So scratch that. Bohemian Modern is full of coal. This, we can build an explosive in Österreich. So I don't speak German, I don't know German, so I am probably going to be pronouncing things wrong. I'll do my best though. Okay, so Preisberg. Let's see where that is. It's right here. Coal, wheat. So we can start with just these two. Let's start with Bohemian Marin. And we'll see what we can build here that only utilizes coal. See, the steel mill we definitely want over here in Sudetenland. And we don't have any more money. Let's take a little short loan. Actually, we can't right off the bat, so we should probably just wait a few days before doing that. And let's make sure we are influencing our sphere members. So the biggest thing is that once we do the Brothers' Ward anyways, we're going to be able to just take all this from the Prussians. So if we can sphere Denmark, get them on our side, it can help divert the Prussian troops when we go to war, and we can just go right into them. Sardinia would be a good sphereling to have as well. So let's focus on both of them right off the bat. And in the meantime, let's focus on getting some capitalists so they can help build some of these railroads that we'll have going soon. One attack. 3 attacks. That's a good general. Decent. Okay, so we have 2 good generals, it looks like. So these ones are going to be the ones that we're going to have to use whenever we go to war. Speaking of war, I'd rather not sit on infamy. If there's anywhere we can expand, we'll do it. It's like, for example, we have 2 Sicilies down here. I would like to expand into the Ottomans. Take Bosnia. But they are allied with Russia, so we have to wait until their alliance deteriorates. Which it will eventually. You can stop and read these if you want, but there's going to be a lot of pop-ups. So I'm not going to go ahead and read all of them. Splendid Isolationism. So we are going to do this just because it adds a little bit more flavor to the game. Basically, UK will not have any great power allies besides the ones that I mentioned on the list, like Belgium, the Ottomans. I believe I mentioned Japan as well. 64 troops. So we're going to try to focus on our economy really quick, make sure our economy is doing fine. And this is Victoria too, so the economy prediction is just off a lot. So we are going to raise some taxes see where that gets us. It's really sporadic. Alright, looks like it's going to be good. Cacao, I do not. Actually, I believe the HFM mod does have an event where cacao can be taken by us or integrated into our empire, so we are going to do that. I forget exactly how it happens. I believe it's just an event. Alright. So our economy is on track, so that's good. These factories, there's one. Let us hide empty states really quick. Okay, so it is being built, so that's good. We also want to build one here in Prague if we can. Which one only gives us coal? Okay, so the cement factory and glass factory, those are both good factories to have down here. We're not going to really have a lot of use for them, but we can at least use that for selling stuff and we can make more money for the empire. We got to keep track of this. King of Sardinia, so far it's only us. We really just need to keep track of the Prussians and France. In fact, Kingdom of Sardinia, I don't think we're going to be able to get that one, so we shouldn't focus on that. We'll focus on Denmark, get that. And as far as our armies go, yeah, we're going to need to reform these a little bit. So I typically like going with the Hussars just because they have a good reconnaissance, which just helps sieges a lot quicker. We'll go with 5 infantry per army. That should be a good ratio. I think that should be 5. Let's take 1 from here. Send that over here. And this one has an extra 1. So we'll leave it at that. Let's repay our loan really quick. Our economy looks like it's doing fine. I'm going to increase the administration levels just a bit there. 2 Sicilies wants to ally. I'll actually take that. That'll be useful. So eventually Austria-Hungary, around 1850, Hungary will revolt. And I believe so does Lombardo, Venetian, or one of the countries down here. So we're going to prepare for that. It shouldn't be too hard, just Prussia can take advantage of that situation, so we just want to build up our armies as best as we can. Sorry, I do not know what happened there. Our video randomly stopped. Let's continue. San Marino, send us an alliance request. Baden, Saxony. Now I'm gonna need to let's see if we can increase the volume on that because I cannot see. We're here. Alright, Denmark. Make them cordial. That's good. we have our armies like so. We're gonna want to build artillery, and for that we do need to make sure that we have artillery, canned goods, and wine. So a good place to build a canned goods factory would be here in Breisberg. So we're going to go for that. And in fact, now that we're building factories, I believe we can actually start building craftsmen. Or not. We have to wait until there's actually craftsmen unemployed, which for that we have to wait until we don't have any craftsmen. Or we don't have any, we have a factory. But we can at least import it. But there's no guarantee that we can actually build them. So we're going to go for 4 armies. We want to build 16 of these. So we are getting supplies. For now. And we'll set up Odenburg as a rally point. Let's see. So I really just need to be worried about Frankfurt. Once they hit 50, I'll just focus in on here and try to just ban them. So I haven't actually played Austria before and done the German Confederation. What I have done is I've done Prussia like 2 or 3 times in this mod and have formed Germany, but I've gone through like the files for the game and I've seen the German Confederation, so I roughly know how to do it. So let's increase the opinion of Denmark to friendly. In fact, can we ally them? Have to wait for our diplomat to get back. There's a few wars going on right now. Dex War of Independence, Ottoman Restoration, Tripoli. Those are wars that typically happen. A lot of liberation wars. So it's whether the US will want to get involved or not. We'll see. Oh yeah, looks like we ran out of, well, actually we were building 2 in Wien. Or Vienna. It's called, I don't know how to pronounce that either, it's Wien, I believe. Alright, how are we doing over here? 29.8. Alright, looks like we are losing some income, so let's raise our tariffs just slightly. See if we can mitigate that. It is not. More. There we go. This is just while we're building our army. Then our income will go back to normal when we get lower tariffs again. Looks like we already got, so we want to put 4 per army. So we can send for, actually I think one of the armies already has some. So we can actually cancel. Oh, Odenburg already has 2. I did not realize I did that. Alright, Bavaria wants to ally. We'll take that. Let's combine those. And we'll need 8 Hussar units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was 8. Tenable upper house. Conservative. We are going to continue for the conservatives. How's the factories looking? Alright, Sudetenland got one. So we can encourage craftsmen here. And Bohemian Modern should be finished in a second here. What happened to Sicily's? Alright, Denmark adds a sphere. This should help us out. If we were to get Sweden, which is the puppet of Norway, which, wait, oh, no, Sweden's over Norway. Form alliance, they will not accept. And Russia is no longer allies with the Ottomans. But they do not want to ally us. That's unfortunate. Oh. They want to annex Peru. Bolivia wants to annex Peru. Makes sense. Greece, we'll take Denmark. We won't. How many units do they have? 4? That could be good in the future if we wanted to, for example, give Greece all their territory back and basically make them subservient to us. We'll slowly increase influence there. Denmark don't need. I forgot. Yeah, let's start increasing influence here. Alright, split in half. 16 go there, another 16 can go here. We can divide this up a little bit. I don't usually use Corsairs at all, or Coursier. I mean, they do have a pretty good attacks. We'll use them anyways. Let's send this army actually to run. How are we looking down here? 242 craftsmen. I mean, it's going up. That's good. But Austria does not start out industrialized at all. So we've got to focus in on that and do our best. Next, I would like to get ideological thoughts and get another national focus. We can continue to increase craftsmen. And after that, we'll save up for idealism. Alright, got it. Let's do ideological thought. And now we have railroads that can be built. So let's start on that. We don't have any money. I believe our capitalists are going to build an ammunition factory in the Österreich. Let's see, we're still building units. Yeah. Let's repay our loans. We'll take the militancy instead of the consciousness. The conscious will just increase liberalism. Alright, 2 SRs per army. Oh, we have 5 armies, not 4. In which case I'll build up that army in a sec then, once we get these ones done. Not sure if we have enough brigades that we can support for that though. Alright, that's good. This artillery piece. Won't combine. Oh, because they're in different provinces. Send that down there. That should make that army full. I'll actually take one of these guys, send him over here, and Greece. Okay, looks like we're good here now. Increase opinion. Military leader died. Let's hope it's not one of our 3 attack generals. That'd be unfortunate. Cacao. Looks like Russia's going in on that. Alright, solid. Yeah, I would try to perhaps win all these over by just sphearing them all. Or winning sphere battles, but that'd be way difficult. And we can try it once we get our sphering settled in. I know we actually, once the Victoria dies, Queen Victoria, then we will actually inherit Hanover in a sphere. So it could be worthwhile if we take down Prussia's little ally swarm here, then we can put ourselves in a pretty good position when it comes to our brother's war. Five, 4, 2. How our combat width at the moment is 29. So yeah, it's pretty big. Or how's our factories doing? We're already 8 in the world when it comes to our industry. Let's go to speed 5. Yep, there we go. Queen Victoria's died and we have Hanover now. So let's see about our influence. Let's... Oh. The Russia... Why can't I ban embassy? Oh, that's Russia right here. Not me. Yeah, we need to work fast on them. Russia's getting pretty close. I think we got it though. Or we need 65, don't we? We might be able to make that. Yeah, we will. Hanover, let's get an alliance with them. Let's ban Russia's embassy here so we have to deal with them for at least a year. That'll be good. Let's see. Let's influence Greece. I think all these are doing fine. Alright, well let's see if we can just take some of Prussia's Fearlings. So we have, well, they're satellites of Denmark, so that's fine. Mecklenburg is a satellite of Prussia. They're ours. Nassau's ours. We have more than I thought. A lot of Prussia's Fearlings are pretty small. Rus is not anybody's. We're actually going to try to take them. Let's take that. I believe Hanover, we are at 100, yep. Let's see, is this army good? Looks like it. We don't have access to engineers yet. I'll probably research that after we get ideological thought and idealism. I'll start working on some of the military techs. So let's send these armies to somewhere that can actually support them. Otherwise we're just going to keep losing how much we can actually support. That army's good. This army is good. Let's send them right here. This army is also good. And then we'll want to work on getting this army up to speed. I'm actually going to delete one of these so we can support more units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That should be good. Oh, Prussia's going pretty hard on that one. Let's see what we can do then. Let's increase influence or relations with them. Also with France. Let's keep trying there. The Ottomans are out of great power status. And now we have Belgium, which is allied to the UK, huh? Yeah. We do want an ally somewhere. So I'd say we should definitely head into Sweden here and see what we can do there. Because they can put some pain onto Prussia when we get to the war. Alright, well, that will do it here. We just got 2 years into the game. We got everything fairly set up for us. Our armies are all good. Research seems to be going along pretty well. Our economy certainly needs to be fixed just a little bit. But besides that, and as always, thank you for watching. Leave a like or a comment if you enjoyed what you saw, and see you next time.